What's up, people? This is Mr. P.M.P. I am back with another episode of the P.M.P. Show, and today's title is When I Cared. And I'm going to touch bases on a lot of stuff when it comes down to this title called When I Cared. And what I mean when I cared. But while I'm talking about that topic, we also gonna be busting down one of my newies. Got this sucker in the mail. The mailman wanted to be a jackass and try to stuff my shit in the mailbox, but good thing wifey was there to catch the nigga, so he didn't pluck it up. But check this out. Y'all see it? Colorado Rockies. Side patch. Love it. You know? Raised Batterman. Purple. New era. You know, silver beanie, some kind of concrete print, but on the bottom it's all purple. So we will be busting this down today. So while I'm getting this ready to go ahead for the steamer and everything, as y'all can see, I love that side patch. I love this too. But look at that though, that purple underneath. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. Got the raised Colorado, you know. But like I said, it's gonna be a bad bitch because I'm gonna go ahead and bust her down. So while I'm busting her down, we're gonna be talking about when I cared, you know? Right. So today's topic is when I cared. And this situation is gonna touch down on a lot of bases as far as, you know, if anybody ever been in this situation, or if not been in this situation, or anybody been around, or anything happened similar to a situation. So the reason I chose this title, When I Cared, is because I had a lot of situations where I cared about things I shouldn't have cared about. And me caring about things I shouldn't have cared about, that's one of my biggest things that my wife always tells me. She's like, hey, you got a heart of gold, you know, because you always caring about people, trying to treat people as human, but they don't never treat you the same way. And I'm like, no, you know, it ain't everybody. You just got to show people that it's still original, good, you know, good niggas out here, man. And show people that, hey, you know, it's still people that care about you, even if they work with you, they your neighbor. You know, we live in the same neighborhood, we live on the same block. See, I'm from the South, so that's what we end up doing. You know what I mean? Once you live or you work with somebody or you be around a person for so long, you have the tendency of caring for that person. Not want to be with them, not want to kiss all on them, not want to giving them draws, not none of that. You know what I mean? It's just a genuine care as a person. Like, hey, that's my dog. He ain't never done me wrong, so I'm gonna make sure my dog's straight. Cause my dog make sure I'm straight. If you know what I mean. Or this my home girl. You know what I mean. She always watch out for a nigga. Always make sure I got this. Always try to make sure you know I'm good. My kids good and stuff like that. So boom, you know that's a neighbor. You know what I mean? But you care for that person because you know that person cares about you enough to just treat you the same way you want to be treated. Nah, nowadays, not these days. These days, you care about a motherfucker. These motherfuckers here, like, for real, they want to try to switch the situation on you. And when I mean switch, I'm talking about switch it. Make it seem like you done something wrong because you cared about them this much. You cared about them just enough to treat them as a human being. And then all of a sudden, a split second, they could turn that whole situation upside down and inside out. And let me show you what the shit is all about. I'm being real. So my thing is, what happened when I cared? What happened when I did keep you in consideration and try to treat you as a human? What happened when I cared that you got kids and you need this? Or what happened when I know you my neighbor and you're not there to watch your kids, so let me guide them for you? You know, what happened when I cared? Because when I cared, I guess I cared too much. Or you never had a person care about you, period. That's the only two things I could look at. Or that's the only two things anybody in this situation can look at. You know, I'm trying to treat you the way Jesus told me to treat you. Or the way God told me to treat you. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Treat thy neighbor the way you want to be treated. You know? But when you do that nowadays, that's just too much. So when you don't care, you don't give a fuck, nah, you the bad person. They the victim, you the asshole, or they the victim and you're Satan, or they the victim and you just so harsh. And then when they get around you, they try to act like you did it. When you know you didn't. You know? You were just trying to care. But now when you take all the care out of the way, oh, now they, like I said, now they want to play the victim. So my thing is this. If you don't want nobody to care about you as a human, don't work nowhere. Don't live nowhere near people. Live by yourself. Don't bring none of your outside drama to your inside drama. Don't do none of that. Because the people that you're hurting is the people that truly care about you. And it's not even your fucking family members, really. It's not the motherfuckers you fucking. It's not the motherfuckers you living with. You know, it's people out here in this world that you mingle with that cares about you more than your motherfucking family do. And that's the ones you burn bridges with. And once you burn that bridge, you want to play the victim. Oh, the bridge is on fire. Oh, give me some water, help. Oh, my house is burned down. I don't know what to do. So what happened when I was the caring neighbor that stood across the street and said, hey, I see smoke coming from the back of your house. Mind your business. I don't want to hear that. Mind your business. You don't know what you're talking about. And now your shit on fire. Now you want to blame somebody. Ain't that something? What happened when I cared? You know, so now that you don't care and you let them stay in their own lane and you let them be what they want to be and you let them get treated the way they want to get treated and let them get talked to any kind of way. Now you the victim. Now you the victim and you know and we the asshole. So if this video rubs you the wrong way and you feel like I'm talking to you, well, maybe I am talking to you. Maybe you need to hear this. Toughen the fuck up. Toughen up. When somebody say they care for you, that's the person you need to keep that relationship with as far as sociable. Because 9 times out of 10, if your ass sit on the side of the road somewhere with a flat tire, you think anybody else that you care about will come? Nah, it'll be that motherfucker you least suspect show up to your rescue because they care about you. Nah, you ain't even got that person. So you gonna be sitting on the side of the road with 2 tires in your hand talking about, damn, I wish I never would have did that to that person. Just saying. So I'm signing off on the title. That was another episode of the P.M.P. show. Now, this is the reviewing of my head. You feel me? 2 videos at once, like I said. Now we're going to go ahead and steam this thing. Like I said, fellas, beautiful. Love it. I love this thing. So, grabbing my steamer, had to buck up out the camera. But yeah, it trips me out though, man. It trips me out a lot, you know, to see stuff like this happen. And it just don't happen to me. You know, wish I had a current situation that happened similar to that. But the crazy thing about it was I have got over the whole situation. And I technically literally forgot about the situation. And then it was brought back up to me. And it was brought back up to me in a way that I felt was very it was done professional, but I felt like the situation was very unprofessional. Because anybody know, if I ever said anything or did anything wrong, it's easy to talk to me. You know what I mean? Especially if it's something just innocent. But if you purposely did something to me and think I'm supposed to just sit here and just let it slide, nah, that's not gonna happen. So when you're steaming them, like I said, I got my steamer. When you're steaming them, you want to get as close as you can to the brim without touching it, because you want that brim to get as soft as it can so you can be able to do your bend. Like I said, I got my curve strap, and I thought I had it over here. Now I got to leave the camera to find it, which I probably got real quick somewhere anyway. Let me see if I can spot it where I'm sitting here. That should be good enough, but like I said, I want my curve to be a curve. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be no curve that bends it. I want my curve to be a nice, pretty, even, nice and dingy. Let me see. Is it? Give me a second before I get back hard. Found it. Had to go reach in my handy dandy hat bag.